Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Bretta Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
Hello.
Hi.
So, if you are new to our channel, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 25 years. We have a, 5,000 square foot shop, 10,000 bolts, and we're open 4 days a week. We have a retreat center. We have a pattern line, and we do box opening every Wednesday night at 5 and every Sunday afternoon at 12:30 when we open the boxes to show you whatever is brand new in the store, so you get to see it first. But word to the warning to the viewer. I was going to say word to the wise, but I guess both is true. We do a whole lot of chit-chatting. Mm-hmm. So it's not just business. We visit with friends. So we have a lot of people that just kind of hang out and we just visit, and they really don't need anything.
You can fast forward through things you want to see, don't want to see, don't want to talk about. I also link everything in the description below. So if there is something that you just want to see what we got, you can look at it there, or just go straight to the website, fabricpatch.net. There's a tab that says Shop Online. Scroll down to the What's New, and everything on top will be what we are showing tonight.
Yeah.
Or what you may have missed if you missed a box opening or two. There's quite a few collections on there. Just leave them in there and we just rotate them out. Newest at the top.
Fabricpatch.net. Yep. The other thing that we always like to mention is to check clearance. Check that
it's
every single time.
Good right now.
There's a lot of good stuff because we have to make room for things. We and I don't know that there's anything in clearance that's over a year old.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's like might even only be a month old because all of their friends went away and they have no one to play with. So off they go. So because we're always making room for more stuff. So. Anyway, all right, and it is kind of funny. I just want to mention that I hear more often that they fast forward through the box opening. I fast forward through the fabric.
I know. You and Marge were saying the other day.
Nah, I don't need to see the fabric. I just want to know what's going on with you guys. So
that's
we think that's fun. We think that's really, really fun. We just got back from, and again, if you're new here, if you're not new here, same information. We just got back from a quilter's cruise from Indonesia. And it's so fun because there were several people that was my first time meeting them.
Oh, yeah.
Was then. We had a lot of repeat people and people that I knew, but several people that was my first time. And it's always kind of funny because everybody asks the same thing. Well, is it weird that we know you? And it's not weird anymore.
In the beginning,
At first, it was super freaky. It's like, I don't even know you. But now I totally get it, and I like it because it's like I tell everybody, it takes the pressure off. You already like me, so... You already know that I'm weird, a little absent-minded, and everything is okay. So it takes the pressure off. You don't have to make new friends. We are already friends.
Yeah.
So it's a nice thing. So I really like it. But so anyway, so we love visiting with our friends. Yeah. And that being said, the other thing is every Wednesday morning we do Fabric Chat. And I was thinking about this. So this morning we sort of did like a little book talk kind of thing. I felt like I had to... answer some questions about a book that I absent-mindedly suggested you read. And so we talked about that for a little bit. That was kind of fun. We think that that's another thing that we seem to have in common with a lot of our viewers. We all like to quilt. Typically, we like to garden. We might like to cook, and we like to read. And I know that when my eyes are tired in the evening, I like to listen to audiobooks, which I think is just one of the best inventions ever.
Yeah.
All free on your Libby app, whatever your library has. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it's just fantastic. But anyway, so we spent a lot of time talking about that, and so we didn't answer any questions.
Oh, no, we probably did not. And we didn't. We also noticed we did not tell you
what was behind us. I know, we just lost our head. It was like
books.
That's all we talked about. So go back and there's some questions that we asked you, so that's kind of fun. But so we have a couple things that we're going to answer tonight. We have some questions to answer. We have a mystery. Watch to the end. I'm going to show you. I have a huge mystery.
It's pretty awesome.
And I have a prize for whoever can help me.
The mystery.
Whoever can solve
we don't have
the
the
mystery.
answer.
We've been waiting. And let's tell. Are you going to tell them what was
so
behind
the
us?
quote behind us was this panel. You know, we had made up with little sashings on it.
Yeah.
So Daydreamer from last weekend.
And it's kind of funny because this happens all the time, and we talk about this a lot, that, you know, we typically you get to see 2 to 3, I mean, we don't always know, but 2 to 3 collections. And if there's something that was like a crazy winner and everybody wanted, and this was the time that everybody wanted, it's a bear.
Oh yeah, the bears.
So that's what happens, is
bear
all
hugs.
of a sudden everybody goes crazy. And then
Forgot about this.
Forgot about this one. This one is so stinking
It's so cute. And the reason it was behind me is because I found the free pattern.
Yeah.
That goes, that you cut the panel up, put a little 1.5 inch cut sashing all the way around it. So this is linked in the description below, and it's also in the Daydreamer category.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to make it, you need the panel, you need a yard for your sashing. So in the sense, it's the green one.
Used the green. Yeah.
And a half yard of the outer border, which was the white background with rainbows. So if you liked that we showed you, and you were looking for the free pattern, I was looking for it too. I found it. So it will be, it's a PDF now.
You could also add a second border.
Yeah.
Put a bigger border and then make it big enough to really put some minky or something on the back of it, make it a little car quilt. But if you have I think it's adorable. I think it's
Super
the
cute.
cutest line. Yeah, I think it's really, really cute. And I think people might have been freaked out because the directions here are how to add hand embroider.
Don't do that. Skip it. She does talk
Don't
to
even
you
do it.
about here about what colors she uses, but otherwise this is strictly to make the quilt.
Yeah, go back and look this morning at the one that was behind us that we totally ignored. It's just the panel. The panel is super cute. You don't have to do anything to it. It's adorable. So anyway, yeah. I might make a couple
panel,
other little things.
a yard of your sashing, half yard of your border.
Yeah.
Bam. You can get it done this weekend.
Yes. All right, so there was that. There was another question, comment, lots of them. A lot of people talked about this, about our remodel. Because we talked about it all during December. And then we were closed to the public in January, reopened. And it's like, when are you going to do a reveal? Okay, well, a couple of things about that. For one thing, we thought we were going to get way more than we
scaled
did.
it back quite a bit.
We did, because we thought, well, a whole month of being closed, but we weren't really closed. A couple things happened. One is that if you knew where the back door was, you just came in.
We didn't tell you no.
We were perfectly okay with that. Come on in, do some shopping, we'll help you, life is good. The other thing is we still had all of the online orders to do, which was every day. And the other thing is that to put the carpet in, we kind of thought, since we were using those carpet tiles, which I think we did show you some pictures of that, you could just plop those down. No. You have to get everything out of the room.
You still have to peel up what you already have.
Do some sort of floor prep work, put some other stuff down, anyway, it was a whole big involved thing. And it was hard for us to...
Because we just don't have 6 pieces of furniture in a room. It is heavy pieces
stuff
that hold, and that was our biggest thing, is it wasn't just like moving the living room out of the room.
Yeah.
It was moving.
And I think that
desks,
when you're doing
tables.
a remodel at home and it's like, okay, well, we just don't have the kitchen for right now and we're going to eat out or whatever, that's fine. For our shop, it kind of doesn't work that way, because no matter what, people were still ordering online. We were still doing box openings. We were still receiving, shipping and shipping things out. And so it just kind of didn't work the way that we
don't
thought.
have an empty room. Or a semi-empty room, or a dining room table to set things on.
And we lost a room, because what we did is we had to clean everything out so that we had a room for the girls, because Maisie and Harper are here with us now during the day. So we lost room, so we had to make space for that. So anyway, so we will show you when we get a little bit closer, but we still have 2 little areas that need some major love before we can show you. Because then the other thing that happened is then we weren't even all the way done, and on January 22nd, 23rd, I left. I think the very next day, everyone was sick. And so poor little Brianna
was a monsoon.
It was a And then everybody was coming in anyway on February 1st. It didn't matter. We said we were open, and here they came. Yeah. And so it still is not all the way done. And so anyway.
You did get a kind of a sneak peek, if you knew about it, on a Sunday's box opening, when we talked about how we answered a batik question and how they were scrunching and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Where Mom was standing, if you have been with us, you know that was rearranged. That table we were standing on had always been there, but we moved the table that was behind her. You could see the little bit of the fat quarter wall. So at the very end of Sunday's box opening.
Yeah, you might have seen something different.
If you are...
Yeah.
We've stood there a couple times, but...
Yeah. Well, then it was kind of funny because on Saturday, Janet and I were down here, and people were coming in, oh, I haven't been in yet since you've remodeled. And
I know. Wait, what changed?
It's like, hey.
Sorry, stop. We had to scale it down, guys.
Yeah. But so I feel like a lot has changed, but we still have bigger plans. But the problem, too, is that right now we are full on into retreat season. And so... Because when we're not hosting a retreat, people are coming to use the retreat center. And so we are at the weekends where we've got 10 people at Daisy House and we've got, 16 to 20 people at Gate 17. So lots of people coming in. And so the store is just really busy. So anyway, we haven't forgotten to show you. We're just not ready to show you. So and it's the story of our life, because that's also the questions of, so somebody was asking about one of the block of the months. It's like, we are going to catch up. We are going to catch up. And we are not doing a block of the month for 2024 because we cannot be trusted.
We're not going to subject that to you.
I know.
'Cause that's the other thing we lost our little studio here at the shop.
Yeah.
So here comes spring, we'll have another one. But in the next, for the last 6 or so months, we haven't had one. So Mom and I have to be able to have everyone here feeling good, healthy, at work. And then
we can go out to my house.
And film. So that's the other. We can't even kind of, sort of do it like before. We could start filming. Okay, we got to stop, go help, finish filming. It's just something we can't even set up now. So it's crazy
It's crazy. Yeah. So it's good. We could have worse problems than that our shop is super busy.
Right. It could be worse.
Our shop is super busy.
We are very busy.
Yeah. But that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
But we don't always get everything done in a timely manner.
Yeah.
So anyway.
We're sorry if you feel unloved. You are loved.
Yes.
It's just how, everything has to line up just perfectly for everything to happen.
We sometimes fall asleep.
Yeah. Listen to our books.
Yes. Yes. So I'm just going to listen to a book. That's right. All right. So I think we had a couple other questions that I'll remember, but and again, we've got a mystery at the end, but lots of box opening, and I think that the first thing that you're starting with,
I think that's Notions.
Is Notions.
It's heavy and a little.
We have been low on a couple things.
Yeah.
I'm hoping some of the stuff that.
All right. Oh, these finally came back in. So this little
what happened with
pocket guide? I don't know, because for the longest time they were back ordered. Then at some point we couldn't get them at all, and then we kind of got a few of them in. So I wonder if they were like into reprint. I don't think anything changed.
And it's just kind of a cool.
Yeah,
I don't think anything changed.
it's just an embroidery pocket guide,
and it's laminated.
Yeah,
it's really good as a basic. Oh, Tracy. So we have kind of been into sashiko, and so we have a local gal. You guys have met her, I think, in different things, but Sally Catlin, and she is doing the 365 days of sashiko. It's not that one.
No.
And so we have talked her into doing a class for us, and if you've not, things kind of come and go. We did sashiko 20 years ago, and then it kind of fell out of favor, and then now it's all coming back, and it's just kind of fun stitching, and each stitch is supposed to be the size of a grain of rice, and so now it's not just your white thread on your blue linen. It's Sally's. You'll see a lot of hers is her eleganza, her Suspargo leftover thread. So anyway,
cool.
I'll bet a lot of this stuff is in. Did you pull out more of the sashiko stuff?
Yeah, there was another book.
And then these are stencils.
Barrow and sashiko. The stencils are cool.
So then you can line those up and then just use your little chalk pencil, or chalk house pad. But I think she's going to show us also how she does her little graph and how she does her patterns. But these are all those traditional ones, which is kind of cool.
The Sashiko guidebook. So it's
a little guidebook, just the little one.
So if you have done Sashiko in the past, maybe just need a little refresher course, that little booklet would be really good. And then that's all. And then, that was the other Sashiko book.
Harmonious Imperfection. Because, Tracy, you want to do it, and you are thinking of putting it on your pajama bottoms? Because that's what they do.
Patching up all the holes in all those holy jeans I bought in the last couple years.
Yeah. That would definitely work.
Oh, yeah, there's just a million patterns in this one.
Yeah, lots of options.
Cool.
All right, so that's the Sashiko pile. Heavy duty quilter's freezer paper. So if you're doing applique.
Oh, here you go. I'm going to take these. So Pat Ralston, waiting for that.
Yeah, so for being template cutting.
So freezer paper, you can use regular freezer paper from the grocery store and it works, but the difference is that has less wax than this does. So when you've ironed it, sometimes that store Reynolds freezer paper can kind of lift off before you're ready for it to lift off. This is very, very nice and you can use it multiple times.
Yeah.
It is different.
And
it's more expensive, but it's different.
And you can run it also through your printer.
Yeah.
The Reynolds stuff from the grocery store, even if you cut it 8.5 by 11, it's too flimsy for your printer not to eat it.
Yeah.
Just some Olfa cutting blades. So I've got singles in the 45 millimeter or singles in the 60 millimeters. Just any other, if you have a Olfa or an Omni Grid rotary cutter, you can use these. Pattern, so Camden bag. This has been really popular. I've had a lot of people coming in and asking for it, seeing it, doing it. Really fun bag. And what's really nice is it uses a jelly roll. And it's like, if you guys ever have made the jelly roll rug or have seen that, it was a la Hot Rage and everyone's still doing them.
Still making
it. It's essentially the same technique, but you're making it and creating it
and show them. You guys have seen this a million times from us, right?
And you turn it into a bag. And then I also got the pre-cut fusible batting that you put into your 2.5 inch strips to create that kind of loftiness. So more of that is in.
Awesome.
And then just some fun patterns. This one's called Hidden Star. There are 4 sizes in this pattern. On point. This one uses a background and a layer cake. Pretty cool. And an accent piece.
The reason that I got this one, I remember ordering this one, is because so many people ask about an attic window block. And it's like, oh, it's super simple, and then I'll kind of draw it out for them. It's like, well, but wait, what if I want to make it this size, and how much fabric do I need? So that's oftentimes why the printed pattern is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So if you have like a really cool panel that you've purchased and you want to cut up that panel, like those great big huge Santa panels or whatever that you're looking through the window, it really is very, very cool. It's a really cool pattern. So if you don't have a book that has it in it, that was the reason that I got it. It's not a new idea, but some people just want to see that a little bit better.
Oh, this one's called
cute.
Sashiko Stars. There is no stitching in this one. It's just piecing. It's really just a kind of cute. It looks like, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like it's stitched.
Yeah, it does.
Through there. But it's just pieced. It's in 6 sizes. Lap, square, twin, square queen, long queen, and king size. Tons in here. And it takes fat quarters. And last but not least, watercolors.
Patty was here and we were picking out fabric, and they were showing this in lots of different of the fabrics that we were ordering. This was like the new pattern that everybody was super excited about. And it was kind of fun because I really liked that gradation of color, which was kind of cool. But they also did it where it was just mixed scrappy colors.
And on the back, they just did it in
quilt.
2 colors, and it's even great for a 2-color quilt.
It's an
and again,
adorable
5
quilt.
sizes. And takes fat quarters.
Yeah.
All right, that was the
Did you
Notion
show
box.
the rotary blades?
I showed the rotary blades. And I had already opened these, but we got more of the Fig Tree Cream when I opened it up a couple weeks ago. You guys almost cleaned me out again. So we got more 10-inch squares. And again, the 10-inch packs are junior packs. There are 20 squares in here, not 42. It's priced that way, but just so
Half
you
the
know,
price.
it's they're not
Smaller.
They're for whatever they're solids. They put in junior layer cakes. I don't know why, but They do it that way. 5-inch squares, 42 of them, just like normal.
And if you guys remember
And then more
seeing the
yardage.
picture of the, what's it called? I don't know. What's the one that we did on the cruise?
Diamond candy? Nope.
No.
That wasn't it. Desert Star.
Desert Star.
I knew it was a D.
Desert
I was
Star.
gonna get there. Desert Star.
That was what we used for all of those blocks.
Yeah.
is
Even
we-
being bright, saturated
we
colors.
used bright charm pack and then a Bella Solid charm pack, and this is that cream fig tree cream, the fabric that we call banana. This is that one. If you are ever in the shop and you look around, you'll see that the majority of our backgrounds are that color.
Yeah.
This is kind of nice. All right,
All right, I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna find us another box open.
Okay, while we were cleaning this up, there was one more E.E. Shank box. So there was more Sashiko stuff in there. There is the Sashiko cloth and the Sashiko linen. It's all that same indigo color. The only difference is just the weight. And so this, of course, is linen. So you're going to pay, what, $15 an hour?
A yard.
A yard. There you go. $15 a yard.
Fast.
I know, but it's very fast. So linen or cloth, and this is just it feels fairly heavy duty, but it's just a
little
regular
heavier.
cotton.
Cotton.
Yeah. So either way, so your Sashiko indigo is in 2 different weights and styles, and then the other thing is
And I'll put my Sashiko stuff, so the books, the fabric, I know we have needles and thread coming, they obviously didn't arrive here. I'm going to do a category that's Sashiko into the...
Oh, good.
With the embroidery stuff, so that if you're looking for just Sashiko stuff, you'll know anything in that category is what you need, whether it's the thread, the needle, or whatever. So it'll all be together. I'll also put it in the what's new and link it for you below, but if you're someone who's looking for Sashiko stuff, there'll be a category for it.
and we do have the Hiroshima Sashiko needles.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I think, but then I think we ordered a couple other styles also. And then the other thing is, those of you guys that went on the cruise with us, you still are getting an email. Part of it is that a lot of the stuff we are out of. And so it's kind of slowly eking in, obviously, because the things that we featured when we were doing our handwork was the dome needle threader.
Yep.
I think we have a couple of those, but anyway, we were going to send you a little email. This was the book that everybody wanted. I'm just going to mention there's only 2, so there must be others that are still coming. But this was the book. I had taken some of my favorite embroidery books, and this one was kind of the big winner, was the A to Z of embroidery stitches. Almost everything was in here. Sue Spargo's book was another kind of a super popular one, but this one was really, really nice. It just had really good drawings of everything and lots and lots and lots of stitches in there. This one is another one, A to Z
Really
of
good.
crewel work. Really, really nice. So just a little bit more texture. Sorry, these books are like stiff.
They're stiff. I keep in mind, depending on whatever book you want, take it to Staples or a print shop, and they will cut off the binding and spiral bind
bound
it for you. So you can really have it flat, and you can really see if they're giving her good illustrations and stuff.
And these A to Z books, we have others in stock. These are really good books. We have A to Z of beading, A to Z of ribbon embroidery,
Anything
all of the handwork stuff. It's a really good book series. So anyway, a couple of those came in. Oh, and I love Charlie Harper so much.
So there's 3 more pieces to our Charlie Harper collection.
Charlie Harper.
This one,
He's so quirky.
I know, right? This is called Dandelion Flight.
Aw.
Show that one.
Little bird.
He's cute.
I
Little
love him.
chickadee. We have a whole bunch of little chickadees that
Awesome.
are just chirping up the place. And for some reason,
Well,
I
it's
feel
all
like they'd be a
nature.
really good snack for our little outside cats. Snaggle has nothing to do with them. She just ignores
Really?
them. It's like, that's so good eating.
Really? She's
Yeah.
not a bird catcher.
I mean,
Well,
No,
maybe
she never
would if
was.
You didn't feed her.
maybe if I didn't feed her, but she never was.
No, I don't know that she ever was
her
because
her babies are though. They like the birds, but maybe that's why she always had a
she was
hunter.
always so skinny.
Oh, she's plump and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're feeding her.
Yeah, she's
Bless her
good.
little heart.
She's quite sweet.
This one is fun. It's almost like cats on a skewer. I mean, birds on a skewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny word, but I love that. Though.
It
Look
is
at all
pretty
those
cool.
birds.
I love that cardinal's darting for you.
Oh. I love his artwork.
Yeah.
All of it.
And this
There was a
one-
gal that was in the store on Saturday. Beautiful girl. First time in. Her name was Talia from Wenatchee. Young gal. And she was just really pretty. And she had super, super short, like 1/4-inch hair and a bunch of tattoos. And she was probably, I don't know, late 20s. And she was just this gorgeous girl. And she was in shopping. And she bought everything kind of edgy. She bought that like Walking Dead piece that we have. And she bought all of the vintage Alexander Henry, and she
that's some good
bought
stuff.
I mean, everything she bought is like, oh my gosh, you have such great taste in fabric. And then I said, but let me show you Charlie Harper. And so anyway, so she, yeah, just
that's
fun
good.
fun
And
stuff.
graphic.
It's very graphic, and when you are kind of making a statement with whatever you're making, it's kind of fun. So I love Charlie Harper, but I love nature also. It's not just, you know, the fabric. It's if it has words. I'm gonna move these while you're opening around. Okay.
All right, this one.
Ew, groovy.
Oh, this is called Stargazer. Phases of the Moon.
Oh,
Ooh, look at this one. And no, I'm pretty sure there's not glue in the dark.
wow.
Do a panel. That's what that looks like. Ooh, graffiti. I love good graffiti.
Oh, who is this?
3 wishes. And you know what's funny is this piece the mom has in her hand and this are the exact same.
Oh, wow.
This one just
Night
no,
and
it's
day.
not. This is day.
This is night.
This is day.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna get the plastic off and cut a panel, and then we'll look up close. So this is super cute, Stargazer, and then it's just a small piece. It's just 6 pieces, and that includes the panel. But I did go out and I got some of Sue Penn's basics that look really good with this because they're kind of graffiti-esque, edgy.
Yeah.
Worked really well.
And this kind of stuff is always really popular. Certainly popular around our little hippy-dippy Silk Lake environment. We love this stuff. And I think a lot of people do. People really like the really bright stuff. This is just super fun. So, let's see. Can you guys see it? Come over this way a little bit. So you can see there's...
Super cool.
What do you think, Miss Hippy Dippy Tracy?
Ooh,
Sun.
that's cool.
Day,
I
night,
love
yin
it.
and yang. Tree of life.
Cool.
That's really cool. And unfortunately,
it.
you can see there is a line. So you get in sets of 4, but
Yeah.
super fantastic. Again, this would be a really easy one for timber. Take your perfect center
Yeah.
and then just get some pieces and border
6
it up.
pieces, to go around. Timber's really fast, really nice, especially when you have a center panel, something that you want to do. And you know, this whole yin and yang thing, we've talked about that a couple times, right?
Yeah.
That, you know, the whole Malaysia and Indonesia, this was such a big deal with this yin and yang, is that it's not... it's that balance between everything, balance between good and bad, between light and dark, between pretty and ugly. And the funny thing, one of our guides, a couple of them talked about it, but one in particular was talking about it, and he said that it's why, you know, that whole strive for beauty, that beauty isn't the big deal, because with just as much beauty comes just as much ugly. With just as much happy comes just as much sadness, because you have to have all of those things. That you can't understand happiness without sorrow, and you can't have bad without good, or light without dark. And so it's all balanced and it's all equal, which is why they accept bad things that happen, sad things that happen, because they know there's that much happiness right around the corner, and it's that balance of life, and it's a big deal. And so it's kind of interesting, not just that quest for peace versus quest for, you know, riches, beauty, happiness, you know, whatever. But anyway, yin and yang, kind of a cool thing. All right, you're going to pan first?
I did.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah.
You did it so fast. I was yakking and
Way ahead of
yakking. Sorry. Well, so this is the rainbow piece, and you can see that the rainbow does not go along the selvage. It's really more of a stripe, right? So the rainbow is going selvage to selvage, but still equally awesome. Super cool. phases of the moon. Love it. Waxing and waning right there. And this graffiti.
I love.
What'd you say?
Can't have wax without Wayne.
Can't have wax without Wayne. Ha. Love, love,
I love that one.
love.
So much love that one.
Gosh.
So cool.
Almost as much love as this one. Oh my gosh. It just put this on a piece of Minky and call it good.
Right.
That is so much happiness. Look at the size. Can you tell the size? I have this huge hand. Okay, maybe not.
That's pretty big though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice scaled print.
Yeah. All of the happy clouds, and I just love this. Love,
Those
love.
are Hercules clouds.
Love,
Hercules
love.
clouds.
Hercules. I love all the color.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Yeah, it is really nice.
So nice. And then the moon.
This is fantastic.
I love it. And the little, I guess, solar systems, huh? I don't know. I don't even know. I just love it.
Yeah, super cool.
So these are the pieces in the collection, and then you can see these are the pieces that Brianna. So again, if you have some other, just some nice clear colors from other collections, you would be fine. But if you didn't have anything to go with it, these are the Sue pens. You know, just the nice and bright. There's a yellow. Here's, look at the green. It's a perfect green, and it's also not a solid. So there's just a little bit going on, which makes it kind of nice. Here's that pink. Fantastic, really, really good, kind of a graffiti pink. And this is Sue Penn's red.
And if you find any other ones, if you find a solid that you like or something on a color wall, just put in your notes that says, hey, I'm going to put these all together and we can make sure they're the right color. And if it's not, we'll just fix the right one for you.
Yeah. I got some motor boxes. She has some big motor boxes.
Yes.
I'm going to cheat.
Oh, Gingerbur.
Imaginary flowers.
Oh, Gingerbur.
I like. They're easy. I can
pick them out of the crowd.
Gingerbur is
Really
yes,
pretty.
very pretty, very unique. Really a cool aesthetic with her flower. Her colors. She's one of those designers, and we'll open all this plastic and show you. But she's one of those designers that uses the same color palette quite often. I mean, I don't know that I see a lot of blue in this one, but maybe we haven't opened all of them yet. But so if you have some leftover Gingerbur from something else, Birdsong, what was some of her other stuff? It'll probably go together.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then there's pre-cuts.
There's two different pre-cuts. So there's pre-cuts for this one, for the imaginary flowers, and everything. Fat quarters, 5-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, and 10-inch squares.
What is that one?
But there's one called Gradients Auras.
I don't feel like we have enough Moda boxes for this, so this might just be a
I think this
teaser.
is just a teaser. But I feel like, doesn't this look a lot like...
It really looks a lot like that.
What did we just open? Stargazers. It's pretty. Here's a 10-inch one. We can see the pieces.
Yeah, we need a
little better.
10-inch one. This is really cute. Okay, so here's the problem with this, is that we're going to show this to you. We're going to let you go ahead and buy it. When the fabric comes in, you're going to wish you would have gotten one of these. This is adorable. You going to show that?
Let me see if I can show it to you. So yeah, super bright. A little bit of floral in there.
Is there
But really big, bright pieces, which I think would look great for a stargazer if you want to do something fun around those panel pieces.
Wow.
Do something with it. Yeah,
I
so
can't
kinda
wait
florally.
to see
That's really
all
pretty.
of the fabric.
I know, right? Look how cool that is.
It's just so weird that sometimes
I don't know why it comes
with
out
the
of
fabric
order.
and sometimes
Yeah.
so far after.
It's cool though.
What was it
I think
that
it
we
would
got?
definitely go. I would get this and a panel and some pieces and do a fun.
Oh yeah, it's very bright, very clear colors.
Yeah.
Lots going on.
Super cool. I like it a lot.
That piece.
So that's, again, all I have of this guy.
Gradients, auras.
Auras,
Where are you going to put this on the website?
I'll start its own category. So it'll be in the What's New. But the only thing you'll see in there is 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and some jelly rolls.
Until it's all gone, and then the fabric will come and we'll go, oh,
Oh,
shoot.
dang. Sorry. You remember? Yeah. But, hey, at least it goes with something today.
Yeah.
I would say Stargazers is its, long lost cousin.
Who's the designer of it?
I don't know. I wonder if it's just
It gives
one of their
us
house
no
designs.
information.
It must be just one of their house designs. Unless it was on that packing slip. I don't know. We'll see. I got nothing. That's
Weird.
cool. I like it.
I like it.
Okay, so we're gonna
Back
get
to imaginary. Oh yeah, we'll unload boxes.
Yeah, I've got one more box. I think of Gingerbread, and then we'll look up close. This is cute. It says stuff on it
This is really cute.
to see them.
Is there a panel?
There are always flowers for those
was-
who want to see them.
Oh,
Cute. That's what it says all over. I love it. Maybe I don't know. It could be in the other
what
box.
was her last one?
Was Wildflower Woods? Was that Gingerbread? That might be when you were gone.
I'll have to go look.
But she was also one of the Birdsong Sagas.
One of the bird songs.
If you know, you know. You got
3 different lines called bird song.
Bird songs. Bird,
The
two
bird
words.
song. Bird songs. Bird song. No
Yeah.
space.
And I feel like
Crazy.
the Birdsong Saga, it was brighter than this. This one's a
have
little
been.
more subtle. But I feel like the still the same
Everything
colors.
Gingerbread does is so recognizable.
Yeah.
You can pick her out
She's
just
got
like
recognizable
Kansas
artwork.
Troubles, just like Three Sisters, just like
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Love it.
Okay, we're gonna unwrap some stuff.
All right, what is this called? Imaginary Flowers.
Imaginary flowers. So we went out and I couldn't find the other Gingerbread. Whatever it was, it must have sold out.
Whatever she was thinking.
Whatever I
you
was
know what was
thinking.
funny? What I was thinking, though, was this one.
Which is not Gingerbread, but it's
No,
perfect.
it's called Wildflower Blooms. But it's not from Gingerbread. It's from Fancy That. But you'll see
Moda.
Moda still. But what you'll see when we pan over and we show you this, the colors in the panel look fantastic with the prints of
Yeah.
imaginary flowers. Now I have to say the other fabrics that go with this I would not put with this, but for whatever reason,
Yeah.
if you want a floral panel to go with this, it is fantastic.
Think of this as a second peak.
Yes.
Of this line. This line is a really pretty line. We got every single piece in it, not just the locale.
But very
we even still
earthy.
have some pre-cuts. It is just a really cool line with a really cool panel. And I think it's another one of those where, you know, whatever else was showing at the same time,
Yeah.
you know, there was just a bunch left.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just a really, really nice line and really pretty. And it is kind of fun because it's the same, you know, peaches and greens and,
Yeah.
you know, same colors in this one. So
And we noticed
I think it would go together.
There wasn't a panel with the imaginary flowers.
Uh-uh.
So, I mean, there's really cool, a large scale print that we showed you, but if you wanted something a little more jazzy, maybe you already have this because
Yeah.
you just loved it and didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to do some brightening up, and this is a really, really cool collection.
And we should show them, because we have pre-cuts of this also.
yes.
And you can see,
Hey, what are you shopping for?
tornado was out. Pre-cuts of this, and you can see that it's not. Okay, so if you see, they have the whites, the greens, the peaches. You know, the big thing to see is that this one is the one that goes with the panel. There's a little bit more rust in there and a little bit more of like what I would call kind of that Loden color with that green, whereas this one is just a little bit brighter, so that there's more peach in it. Some of the green is a little bit brighter green, so it's extremely similar, but
Yeah, just a little different.
yeah. Okay, you're doing your panning.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love this piece. I love that black with the lime green and the greens. Love the peach with it. Love these little, I love that piece.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Do you want to start from this end or back over?
Yeah, let's start from this end. And you can see, we're just going to go ahead and leave this panel up so you can kind of see, you know, with those colors. So, so really cute, just a little pink background, tiny little daisy. This one is that green, and then this one we must have gotten the locale, and then we added the white. So this is a little bigger.
And it's this texture in white on white.
Yeah. Really cool. Little drawn flowers. Really cool kind of let's see, let's open up this. This is a fun little stripe. And so the stripe goes opposite the selvage. So it's not really one like necessarily for a mitered border. It's really just a stripe. But I just love the little folk arty of it. Here's another of the little posies with the dark blue background. I love these little squares. This one
They're little posies.
is awesome. No way.
Yeah, they're little fun
Oh,
patch.
it is. See, I think that I need like 3 yards of this just for my stash.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Because it's all those good colors. There's teal, green, peach in there. A little peach one. That was the white polka dots on black. This is that same same one as, can you see that? Same as this one. This was just the white on that green, and this is green on green. This one is really cool. This is their large print one. And this one, gosh, it's dragonflies. Oh, it's not dragonflies. I mean,
Snapdragons?
snapdragons.
Super cool.
Super cool.
I love that navy blue they use.
I know. But look at that one. I know. And dandelions.
Yeah, it's super cool. Show
love
that.
that.
piece with the panel,
Oh, yeah.
which I think is just awesome.
Yeah.
Look how perfect those colors are together.
With the
Yeah.
greens and the
That kind of mustardy
peaches. It really
Super cool.
is. Yeah. Well, I think you can always tell, you know how we can tell the colors from the 70s and the colors from the 80s. So it's just there's just popular colors. Peach and the green is fantastic. I love that. And then here it is on the white background. Here it is on the peach background. And then here's that other big print that I love.
I think it is fantastic. I like this piece a lot too.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I guess maybe you don't need a panel if you just have a focus piece. You could cut this the same size if you were going to do something with a featured fabric. Black background. And here's the blue background. Oh, I love the blue background because I love these mums. Really pretty.
And the blue looks to be a little bit brighter through the camera, but it's definitely like pea coat
Yeah.
navy blue.
Yeah. And then posies and tulips. And then this is that same one. Look how different it looks with the white background and the peaches. And then here's the green background. And then again, here is the other panel.
Yeah.
If you feel like, you really like the idea of panels, and I think some of it's not just the idea of liking the idea of panel and making something super fast. You might have a favorite pattern that features a panel with some kind of a cool border treatment or whatever. So whenever that happens, you can just use a really cool focus piece if you want to do that, but it is kind of nice to know what sort of goes with it. All right.
All right, we do have the mystery though.
Oh, yeah. We have the mystery. So this is a fun thing. And I do have a present. I should figure out what the present will be.
It's okay.
I have a very good present for someone who can tell me what this is. So, because I was gone, we left on the 23rd, 22nd.
Uh-huh.
Back on the 9th. And I actually was at work on the 9th. We arrived home 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was at work by 11.
She was.
Worked the whole day on Saturday.
Yep.
And lots of people came in, visited with everybody, talked a bunch, chit-chatted a bunch. Everything was great. We filmed Sunday box opening. No one said anything to me. No one said, oh my gosh, I said I was coming.
Did you get my letter? Yeah, no.
No one said anything. And then on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, it must have been Tuesday.
It was a couple days after that. Because we thought maybe it was a birthday card. So
Yes.
a couple days after that. So yeah, because we were home on Friday. I worked on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So maybe Tuesday. So maybe the 12th or 13th
Yeah.
or so. I get this card. So this is what the mystery is.
Who is this?
Who is
are
this?
you?
Who are you?
We're intrigued.
So this is the envelope. It just says Cindy Rang as the address down here. No return.
No return, and it was stamped in Wenatchee.
Stamped in Wenatchee.
Tim Wenatchee. Okay.
The card.
Here's the card. Hi.
Hi. This is what the card says.
It says, oops, visit to shop 9 February, not 8 February. No name. Did we miss you?
And this is postmarked. This is postmarked the 12th.
That's right. Yeah, it's post.
So that was the other thing. It's like, oh
on the
wait,
12th.
were you coming this way? Wait, was it when I was in the shop? I meant to. There was no fabric in here.
There wasn't any. This is all of. But yeah,
When, because this was postmarked
in Wenatchee on the 12th
after this.
of February. Yeah.
Who are you?
If you were meaning to send that to somebody else and somebody else got something, we got it.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Because I think if somebody said, "Oh, I'll be coming,"
Yeah.
but again, the postmark date on this,
Was the 12th of February.
yeah, the postmark
12
date on this
Feb.
is the 12th.
So we don't know.
When I was in the shop, I meant to get this fabric. Anyway, we've had it out. We've had it on the bulletin board, and it's like, and we keep every day.
So if
we
you
still
forgot
don't
to
know.
put in your letter into a card and then put, I don't know. We don't know. We
Anyway.
missed something.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I have to know how this story ends. What was it?
Yes.
And Ben, if it was you, no, it wasn't.
Right? Just to keep us all
It's somebody local. All right. So what all did we see today? We saw.
We saw, let's see,
We saw some notions.
Notions.
Sashiko stuff.
So, yeah, it was super cool.
Sashiko
Fig Tree
fabric.
Cream.
Fig tree.
That Three Wishes collection, Stargazer. Super cool.
Oh, yeah,
bright. Lots going on. We saw this bad boy, Imaginary Flowers.
And just a little reminder of what was this one
Oh,
called?
Woodland Wildflowers.
Woodland Wildflowers.
Super cool. If
Just
you
a little
have the panel,
reminder.
didn't know what to do with the panel, this is really cool to go with it.
Yeah.
And then also that I've got the free pattern
Right.
for Daydreamer.
Yes. Little reminder.
Cute.
Sweet little
Super
sweet.
cute.
Sweet fabric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super fun.
All right. Super simple. This is an easy one.
Yeah, that was it. Notions. Everything again will be linked in the description below for you or in the What's New tab of the website, fabricpatch.net. So you can find it all there.
See you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.